Hi, this is thermal support, and this is going to be part of our video series on setting up a DMA7, TMA7, DMA7e, and what we want to do is to try to keep it just real simple. Is we're going to do it in three parts. The first part's going to be after you've taken it out of the shipping case, and it's up on the bench. And then once that's set up properly, we're going to go into how we install the probe and get it started with the computer. And then from that point, we'll do a third video that's all it is we're doing the show you how to do the performance verification and do a basic run. Okay, so when you get the analyzer, what you're going to have is you're going to have your computer. The computer needs to be the software is actually set up for Windows 2000 Service Pack 2. They don't split service packs in 2000 anymore, and the last we've seen, the only service packs we can buy with Windows 2000 Service Pack 4. Well, Windows XP Service Pack 2 actually works better. It's much less buggy. So it's Windows XP Pro Service Pack 2, and you'll need a computer that has an onboard parallel port. Now, PerkinElmer did go with Service Pack with Pyrus 9, to where you could add on a parallel port for your 25-pin security key, which is right here, by the way. But you know, it's kind of quirky as far as you just got a little bit of prep work to make that happen. So they quit supporting the 7 series software at version 5, so we only ship version 5. Even though it goes up, you can run a DMA up to version 9, which is a little quirky. But at any rate, you have your computer, you've installed your Pyrus software, you have a security key, you're going to install Pyrus software, have a security key that you'll put on the back, and you have your analyzer. And then you have your interface, your TMA7DX interface. That interface will be loaded with EEPROMs that are 8007, 8008. There were some significant bugs in 8005 and 6 that PerkinElmer found early on, and so we only ship a product with 007 and 008 on them. Now, once you've got these up on the bench, you may have, and if this is someone that is actually getting a new system, we'll ship an accessory kit with you, a 3-point bending, because the test will run with it, and then a parallel plate. Once you've got up on the system, we've got a picture where you can see behind where you're connecting the TAC controller with the TMA or DMA7 with a 2 umbilical cable. And then there'll be an RS-232 cable coming from the third port on the TAC7DX that will go to the computer. So we've got those connected. What's the next thing we need to do? Well, let me just show you real quickly how this thing works. The heart of a TMA or a DMA7 is the analytical train. What you've got here is you've got a voice coil motor where this is the magnet. There's the voice coil. Underneath that you have an LVDT, and riding up in between that is a core rod. It's really important. You have a little bit of shift here because the wires come in from one direction. But what's really important is you need to have this set up so that core rod's hanging basically straight down. And the software is designed to run with a core rod friction test of, I think it's 1.5 to 3 millinewtons. There is a program that we can call up that'll confirm that you're running that. It'll come up and it'll say, okay, you're 150 or 300 or in between there, then you know it's really aligned right. It's always been an issue where when PerkinElmer shipped these, you would actually go in there and you'd align your analyzers. What we've tried to do that's been really successful is when we send an analyzer out, whether it's a service one or whether it was a new analyzer or a refurbished analyzer, is that we level up the motor base, and then we adjust the motor so that when the base is level, you're already at that point, and it's pretty successful. So when you are, so let me tell you what you need to do on your side. You have 4 feet on this analyzer. All of them will screw all the way up. They should come back to you screwed all the way up. You level this analyzer with 3 of them. Do not use 4. If you use 4, we see these all the time where they're cranked all the way up and the analyzer gets unstable. So you're going to go ahead and you're going to take 3 of these feet and you're going to adjust them so that this bubble level that we've put here is right smack in the middle of the bullseye. That's all you have to do here. Then you can put the cover back on. Oh, let me show you this. Before I put the cover back on, when we get a little bit further in the video, you're going to have to let this thing sit, because LVDT power supply, this LVDT has a power supply that this is designed with 2 cartridge heaters to control at 45 degrees centigrade. The reason that is LVDTs are incredibly sensitive devices. This analyzer goes to labs that are cold places, labs that are hot places, and we don't need thermal expansion giving us a bunch of different readings or making it's a really sensitive instrument, so start getting erratic. And so what they do is they control this LVDT at 45 degrees centigrade. So once this is level and once this is all set up, you'll need to turn this on for 45 minutes and get started. And I will go over that again a little bit later. Once you're there, then what we're going to do is we're going to open this up and we're going to install the probe and finish up the setup.